Firstly, with a brake check, we want to we generally from outside, we want to look at all the components are in the right place, the brake chambers where they should be and securely fastened, so we're just looking at general security to start with before we start getting into the nitty gritty of it. So that's what generally we're looking at. Wheels are in place, nuts, that sort of thing, because all these are going to have a factor on the braking system as a whole in general.
So what I'm hearing is proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So from the safety perspective, when we have the vehicle safely secured, we're confident now that we can move forward. Is there anything on the tooling side that usually you like to get ready ahead of time, or you like to have your technicians prepare? Walk me through just what they do there, and what is the first step of the inspection?
In a wheel-off inspection, obviously we're going to be having the wheels off. They're going to need a wheel gun, sockets and all that stuff. Probably a hammer. Tape measure is going to be key in this situation. Nothing too technical regards tooling, but those are some of the few things that will be needed as we move through this.
Okay, so now I've got the safety. I've got my tools ready. Let's get into the actual inspection. Talk to me about that initial visual inspection. What is the technician looking for?
Again, we're looking for obvious signs of breakage, brake linings that are either cracked, broken, or missing, bent steelwork. Things are in the right place. Springs, there's 2 or 3 springs involved inside the brakes, making sure that everything is in place and where it should be. Rollers, there's anchor pins, rollers, there's various items that need to be in place. We're going to look at things like, are we lubricated properly? The generalization, we're going to look at things like, are the chambers correct from one side to the other? Things happen in the field. Things get changed because there isn't one available and they need to get out of a tight spot. So we've got to make sure that chambers are correct, slack adjusters are the same from side to side, because it's good practice to have the same items and makes and models on the same vehicle. So those are the sorts of things that we're going to, as we start getting deeper into it, those are the key points that we need to take care of before we move further,